Salam Salam sejahtera to Dr. Muhammad Firdaus Yusuf and my rest of the members of Team 2. We're from Team 2 to present our proposal of awareness campaign on domestic waste for PPA 3173 Pembangunan Lestari. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, I'm here about to introduce our organization chart, which is our team members and their role in our program for this campaign. Okay, first of all, as myself, I'm the director of the program awareness campaign, Kalpana Perisami, and the assistant director for this campaign is Rashida. She's her role is she's being an advisor for me in certain things. If there's anything mistake that I made, she will correct my mistakes in my decision. And as a secretary for this campaign is Azahira is responsible to do the paperwork for this campaign, such as proposal and the presentation. Her assistant name is Hidayah and Adib. They will do collaboration in doing those proposals for this awareness campaign. For the multimedia, Mio took the role for the responsible for the multimedia thing, and his assistant is Noor Najwa, Nurul Nazira, Hussein Khalid. They play role. They will do their part as they will do tentative posters, and they will attach caption for the posters that they post in the social medias, and they also will make video for the explanation before and after the campaign regarding the domestic wastes. Thank you. And I would like to invite the next person to present for this presentation.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the next is the date and time. Okay, this program will be held from 16 May 2021 until 18 May 2021, which is from Sunday until Tuesday, and then it will be held for 72 hours.
The purpose of this proposal is to raise awareness among all people on how to dispose the domestic waste such as used cooking oil in a very correct way. And due to the severe pollution that happened all around the world, we decided to run a campaign to tell people about the effects of improper disposal of those wastes. This is very important as it prevents pollution and any other damage to our earth and keep our nature safe and environmentally friendly. This campaign is also being run in order to meet with the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations.
Background of awareness campaign on domestic waste. This campaign is being held online due to the COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on teaching and learning process. We had to create a video in order to let people know the correct way of disposal of domestic waste. In addition, we also developed public service announcement by using social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. This announcement to keep reminding people about this awareness. We are using social media platform allow us to reach a wider audience. With more than 3 billion people around the world using social media every month, the user and engagement on media platform just keep increasing. The 2030 Sustainable Development Goal that we target are Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation, Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, and goal 14, which is life below water.
We'll be looking at the issues. For issues, there are mainly 3 points. The first point being there's currently lack of knowledge among people on how to safely dispose harmful substances such as cooking oil. The second point is lack of responsibility from people all around the country. This point can be attributed back to the first point because people lack their knowledge on how to dispose this. It affects their actions and thinking. So what they currently do now is when they have no use for the cooking oil, they just pour it down the drain. So what happens when you pour it down the drain is as the oil passes along the pipes and everything, it clogs these pipes slowly clogs the pipes. And then in most of the cases where this oil end up is at sometimes the rivers and estuaries. So when they end up there, it also affects the wildlife life living there and sometimes kill them. And when we go back to the pipes, when the pipes get clogged, it costs money to repair it. So this has both the economical dimension as well as environmental dimension in it. And the third point is higher tendency to break rules by the people. So this can be attributed to the human nature because when they are unaware of the consequences of their actions, whether it might be intentional or unintentional. So we believe that when we conduct this awareness program, it will help people, it will make people more aware, thereby they will be able to safely dispose the cooking oil.
Next, for 1.5, which is objective, this awareness campaign on domestic waste, used cooking oil, has two types of objective, which is we as an organizer want to achieve throughout this campaign. The first one is general objective, which we basically want to create more awareness on ways of disposing used cooking oil to all people. And the second one is specific objective, which have three objectives in this topic. The first one, if we want to promote effective and safe way on disposing used cooking oil to all people. The second one is we want to be more responsible as a human being to protect our environment. As we all know, used cooking oil is one of the domestic waste that we often forgotten, that which actually can lead to more or a very negative impact to our environment. And the third one is to enhance our basic knowledge among all people. By knowing and understanding this basic knowledge, people can implement this action in their daily life, which is not only beneficial for our environment but also very, very beneficial for themselves. Thank you.
Present about our budget. So our team did not require any of budget as we use a reusable plastic container to store the used cooking oil. So this way we reuse the cooking oil bottle from we buy from the supermarket or store, any store. So we can save our earth and our environment. And the second one, there are also no budget needed because this campaign are held online. We will hold this campaign for 3 days, which is on 16 May 2021 until 18 May 2021. On 16 May, the director will introduce about the project and objective project issue. The multimedia also will upload the poster and first video which is contain the wrong way to dispose used cooking oil. On 17 May 2021, the director or assistant director will do the significance of the project. The multimedia will upload the poster and also multimedia will upload the Google form to know the perspective of people after they watching the first video. After that, the multimedia will upload the second video to show the correct ways to dispose used cooking oils. They will upload it on Instagram, Twitter, and WhatsApp. On the last day of the event, which is 18 May 2021, the director or assistant director will tell about the advantage and impact of our project to the environment. The multimedia will upload the poster and the Google form to find out the effectiveness of the project to people out there.
Google Form is a platform that we will use to get response or feedback on the program from respondents. Google Form created to focus on awareness for campaign on domestic waste. During the 3 days of the program, The 3 Google Forms will be given to respondents to obtain information and data on awareness campaign on domestic waste. We target all groups in Malaysia to be our respondents, and the objective of the program is to let people have knowledge to protect and take care of our nature and country. This first Google Form will be created to focus respondents away of the actual situation of nature and proper ways to dispose domestic waste. This Google Form will be distributed to respondents on 16 May 2021. The second Google Form will be created to check respondents' perspective after watch the first video. The second Google Form will be distributed to respondents on 17 May 2021. And the third Google Form will be created to know the effectiveness and respondent feedback in the end of the program. This Google Form will be distributed to respondents on 18 May 2021.